This race 8?
Yep.
Okay.
Race 8. All right. Welcome back, everyone. We're live. It's Zenith Online Racing Season 10, Tier 1, Round 8. We're in Abu Dhabi. And thanks to Codemasters, we are running multiplayer cars. So I don't remember who's on what team anymore, and it's not going to be possible for us to tell. Unless GP's got his spotting chart out already.
Nah,
Nah.
I'm winging it.
No. Yeah, well, I guess we're just going to have to wing it, because apparently 10 years into making the same fucking game every year, they can't seem to fix things without breaking something else. So here we are, waiting for somebody to come out. Oh, I got a Red Bull. There's a Red Bull out there.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, but oh well. The guy in that car and the guy behind him, I can do that, right?
Yeah, I think you just got to pay attention to who you're on and hopefully figure out who the other car is beside them. Good luck trying to figure out who crashed. It's, you know, you use the map with the colors so often, it's not going to be possible to tell who is who anymore. So
yeah. So sorry, Tier 1.
Yeah. Well,
if I get your names wrong.
We could either shorten the season and wait, or we could do a couple races with the most hideous cars you've ever seen, and get on with the season.
Well, to be honest, I mean, when I'm racing, I don't care what my car looks like.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I get it. A big part of all of this is the streaming, the broadcast of the race. So,
yep.
It's going to be tough trying to nail everybody's name, but for the racers, I'm sure they'll be having a blast out there.
Yeah, I mean, it will probably still be a good race regardless. It just doesn't quite look as nice, right? Like, I mean, we've done 10 seasons of this. It's our 10th season.
Mm-hmm.
And we have never had to do this. So that just tells you the state of, everyone's like, oh, the game's great. Like, it's so good. It's so much better than the last game. Everybody buy it. All these people come out of the woodwork. And within 2 months, they've completely broken something that they fixed already. They're like, oops, I forgot to add that file that we fixed 2 months ago. We're going to have Sniper and T-Money collided. Not ideal.
Well, as far as the cars themselves, they do handle a lot better. So,
yeah,
if somebody's saying that it's much better this year, I think it's primarily when you're sitting in the car and racing, the car responds a lot better. If you start to spin out a little bit, lose the back end, you can correct it and catch it and save it, whereas you couldn't do that before. Once you started to slide, it was over.
Ace has retired. He can't qualify anyway, that's
fine. Bicycle?
Yeah, I was with him for that lap. Not too bad.
So Sniper just started one? There must be somebody else on one, but I'm going to ride on board with Sniper here.
It's impossible. I'm usually pretty good at picking up who's at the back end of the track, but I can't tell.
Yeah, yep.
Carson's in a Red Bull. Carson to P3. Sorry, I'm so distracted by these stupid cars. I'm like forgetting I'm supposed to be commentating.
Right.
Yeah, just like went into my own little dark space there while I was riding on board. Like, oh my god, I'm so so fucking annoyed with this game. I just can't believe, like, we took a week off for them to fix it and it's still not fixed. It's like, I guess it's like better than running 2 races like this, but I have a feeling it's not going to be fixed next week either. I'm saying fastest, obviously.
Just about right on cue. I was a little slow.
Oh, Spin and Win has joined. That's good news. I think he forgot to check in. Or maybe he did check in. Can't remember. I mean, I'll take anybody at this point, especially someone who's supposed to be here. Guys, that's great, you know? Like, it's one more car. Like, it was weird. The last race that I wasn't here, everybody shows up. Then we take a week off.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I kind of get the, like, fatigue of having the week off, and you kind of like, oh, it's kind of nice not having anything to do on a Monday. And then next Monday rolls around, and you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna race. And there's Say doing a spin. So I get that.
Well, we got, 16.
Yeah, it's solid.
That's reasonable.
If
you had 16 signed in at 10 o'clock in the morning, you'd be like, okay, that's
I'd be
cool.
like,
even if you didn't get 4.
Great, something to look forward to tonight, right?
Yep. But wondering all day, all those tentatives.
I'm riding with Quaminator because I picked him up about halfway through his lap, so I think that's... I had a really poor time following people at this point, so I'm trying to get on board with someone here.
Yeah, that's what I did. I followed Lunar around, and I'm going to ride on board with the big red, scarlet red Ginnet Ferrari.
Jinnet's got the Ferrari livery.
What's that?
So you say Jinnet's got a Ferrari livery, or is he just red?
That's what it's red.
No Quaminator. Not that competitive. I mean, it's close to the guys he's behind, but compared to the front runners, it's not very competitive. Those two out front are just bloody quick. Fall Bicycle, though, I'm glad he's in the realm of Say. It gives us an extra person to challenge him every week. T-Money about to wrap a lap up here. He's red. T-Money did his homework. I was like the guys in the chat that were like, so do we have to make our car look like our... And I was like, no, I'm not, like... What am I gonna do? Come get on the stream here and be like, oh, Sniper, his car doesn't match his team's car.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's gonna cost him points. Like, this game should just work, you know? Like, there's no world where I'm ever gonna be like, hey guys, it sucks we have to do this, but I need everyone to make their cars look like they're supposed to. Like, it's hard enough to get people to show up every week. Can you imagine if you're trying to, like, make people design their car? They'd be like, no. Yeah. I'm here to race, man. Who cares what my car looks like? Like, it's that simple. Yeah, no, nobody. Like,
so, Ginnet finished his lap. Kind of interesting that he was 1,000 slower than his previous lap.
That sucks.
That's consistent, obviously.
Now, I haven't checked the tires. I wonder if Jinnet's doing his... I mean, I was going to say, is Ginnet doing his little mini stint that he likes to do in qualifying? Because if so, and his times are that bang on, like, yeah, that is... You know, I mean, it's never foolish to put your money on... Oh, he's got the sweet Ferrari helmet, too. Do you see that? The, like, old school logo there on the top?
Yeah.
That's real slick.
That kind of made me think. Gave me the impression it was Ferrari. I should have known better.
You know, just saying, like, if people actually like take the time and like make the cars look nice and you know, they kind of have like a theme going with their helmet and everything, like, it's actually not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the opportunity to like have some personality is there, and which I don't really mind. but it is still, it's so much tackier than just racing the cars.
Yeah, so what happened? Why are we dealing with
Well,
What,
basically,
what's
I
the
don't know,
issue
whatever patch they
exactly?
released last week, it broke the equal cars again. So now they're not equal. Remember they had a problem where it was like,
Yep,
hey, equal cars aren't actually equal. And they were like, oops, we'll fix that. Well,
yep.
they've somehow unfixed it while fixing other things. So, like, basically the morning
Okay.
of the patch, everyone was like, yeah, something's wrong with equal cars again. And someone did the testing and figured it out. And once I heard all that, I was like, yeah, I don't care. They're not racing. Like, we're not racing tonight. And I thought that multiplayer cars that you could like buy upgrades for them and make them like quicker, so like certain people would have like these juiced cars, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. Like, but apparently, yeah, you can just have them where they're just
Well,
equal.
Sniper got around those last 3 turns, and now the final turn. He got through there really, really nicely. I don't know how. Oh, he moved up a little bit. Oh, he made up 3.5 tenths. I'm going to ride on board with our... Whoa, look at Saye's car. There's somebody who had some time on their hands.
No, that's a. I think it's like a livery that you earn or something. You can unlock it
Uh-huh.
because it is the Alfa Romeo, if you notice.
Yep, it does say it on the
Yeah.
Halo. So Fall Bicycle is all done.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you purposely retired or you got a crash. Lost
Yeah,
track of that.
I didn't see any notices come up. All right, Saye, I believe, is the first one on a hot lap here, and he's just crossing the start-finish line. That's how the old boy does. This one here is really neat to nail this to get top speed down the end of the straight. Oh, a
Oh,
little wiggly.
huh.
It did not invalidate.
Sure it wasn't squiggly?
He was
That's
squiggly wiggly.
that's the word you always use. Is squiggly. Got a little squiggly on the exit. It's like a
Well,
hybrid
I
of
can barely hear
squirrely
you.
and wiggly. Really?
Yes, exactly. Oh, he messed up.
What do you mean? How come you can barely hear me?
I don't know. Let me see if I try it again. Say something. Hello.
Hello, GP. Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can. Yep, now I can hear you.
Huh. Was it because you were on board? Maybe it was just drowning it out a bit.
I think it was. I must have hit the volume button on my headset when I put it on.
Ah.
So Saye's not gonna take this lap because he kind of missed that chicane after the first DRS. So it's it for him for now. Jenna is up 1.2 tenths. Oh, and he... Oh, that must have been something else because I just got another. Wow. Never really had to get off the throttle. And he pulls into second. Sorry, third.
Jinnit, yeah. I just jumped on board with him right at the end there. Sorry, I was distracted for a moment. I didn't realize who you were talking about,
Oh,
but...
and Sam, as soon as I hop on, he spins. Damn, Sam, I'm sorry, damn it.
You jinxed them, man.
Yep.
Cursed them. Commentators curse. Alright,
All right. You're right
it's
on board
3
with
minutes. Half the guys are out there, half are in the pit still.
I'm gonna give. I'm giving T Money some love here. He's already up at almost 2/10. Really like to see him have a good race. That chicane in 4th gear.
Sorry, who are you riding with? Lunar? Or,
No, T-Money.
T-Money?
Oh, there he goes. Invalidated. Oh. Hey, Beck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he just came to sit with me. I think it's his first... No, he's been sitting with me for a bit already, but... He just came back after eating, so he's extra happy, I guess.
Nice. Got 2 turns left. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in qualifying, and there he goes. Spin and win. Ooh, almost spun.
Oh man, if he didn't have that slide, I think he might have got him, because that was a big wobble.
Wow. Yeah, he's got to be upset with himself for that, but still, I mean, bittersweet, I guess.
Right. Can't see the time because we got all these stupid yellow flags. I don't know, like, are we done? Nobody's done yet.
Nope. I'm riding on
minute 16.
Dixney.
Dixney?
DXNI. DX.
Dockney? Doxney?
Why, you're not seeing in the standings, not standings, but position column, DX, NI?
No, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Oh.
I'm on board with it. I was just trying to, like, figure out if it's, like, supposed to be spoken or it's just initials or something.
Gotcha.
Like, Degeneration X Northern Ireland, maybe? I don't know.
Huh. It's a good guess.
Well, RC has NI at the end of his, and he's Northern Ireland, right?
Ah, okay. Improvement. Almost, well, 3.5 tenths.
No, it's competitive. I mean, it looks like he belongs in Tier 1. The pace is there. He just joined, so it's his first race here. But yeah, that looks competitive enough. Like, see where it ends up at the end and how he looks in the race. But we could use some numbers for Tier 1. A lot of guys occupying seats that don't show up. So I'm gonna have to start picking some people out, because it's just like, dude, you've been at one race. Like, you can't be holding a full-time seat when we got all these guys waiting here, right? So
yeah, it's why, you know, a lot of the guys sign up for the league, and then the races start and they never show up.
Yeah,
it's like, why did you even sign up?
Yeah, I think the idea of it sounds better to them than actually having to sit down and do it, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like a lot of things in life where it's like, oh, that sounds fun, and then you go to do it and you're kind of like, oh, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So, I don't know. But if we end up with, like, you know, there's like 3 or 4 guys that are showing up that are reserves, then we'll swap some guys around, but we need people to start showing up if you got a full-time seat. Like, it's 8th race of the season, man. We're literally like halfway here, like, you know. And I've shown up twice out of 8 and expect to be holding a seat.
My draft pick never made a race.
Who was that?
Teammate. It was, G3A? No,
oh, Dill? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. Anyway,
Well,
sitting
that's
on
it.
a guy. I think that is it. So Say takes pole, Spinning takes second, way off. Say demolished him at the end there. 6 tenths up.
Wow.
Carson, I mean, the rest of the field's super competitive, but Say just on his own. So Carson, Lunar, Bicycle, Jinnit, Gord, Sniper, DX, and Spot Up are your top 10. Then you got Sam, Rockstar, Abominator, T-Money, Ace, and Villeneuve starting at the back. Oh, it's just started pissing rain in the Eagles and Bucks game. Like, just
nice.
pissing rain.
Good.
That should be fun.
I'll be watching that after this.
Yeah. You just gonna, like, pick it up where it's at, or, like, start from the beginning?
Nope, I'll just start where it's at.
Yeah. This is the other game, too. They got the Rams and Bengals playing as well. So I like the 2 Monday night games, but I'd prefer them to be a little more spread out. Like, if they could go, like, East Coast, West Coast, so it's, like, one starts at 7, one starts at 9. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that way you're like, okay, this game's kind of shit. Like, I'll just pick up the other one from the start. Alright. Our first ever multiplayer car race. Yay! So the other day, something funny happened. So there's, like, my windows, like, my cat sits at the window, obviously, like cats do.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he sits there and looks out. I forgot to tell people not to ready up. Fuck. Hopefully nobody does. So he sits there and looks out, you know, and does his thing. Especially in the morning. Like, he'll bug me in the morning for food. So I get up and feed him, and then I go back to sleep. And then the deal is that he kind of goes and chills at the window and leaves me alone so I can sleep for a little bit.
Yep.
You know, and 10 minutes goes by and he thinks it's been an hour, so. So the other day, right, he's sitting at the window closest to my bed, and there's, like, it's ground level out there, so there's people with dogs, and the dogs, you know, they come over and inspect, and they're like, oh, look, a cat. So this one dog came over, right, and he got really close to the window. This is like Saturday morning at like 8 a.m., like 9 a.m. maybe. He comes real close, like the dog's like sitting there, and he's looking in the window. And my cat, there's a couple dogs that are out there a lot, and he'll just sit there and they stare at each other. Like, he doesn't try to intimidate them, he doesn't hiss at them or anything. Anyway, all of a sudden the dog barks, right? The dog barks at the window because this is a dog that's never really seen. I guess he's never really seen my cat, so he was kind of like, oh, I better bark at this thing. And it woke me up, obviously. And so that wakes me up, and I look up, and my cat full on hiss, like standing up on his legs, like, you know,
Wow.
hisses at the dog, and then jumps and runs. And I was just like he got scared, but like got defensive. But like normally, there's one dog who will come to the window a lot, and like they'll legit sit like face to face at the screen. My cat just sits there and stares at him like he's not scared of this dog, and the dog never does anything like scare him. It's just so interesting how they'll sit there and just look at each other, right?
Did he arch his back and
Oh,
come
yeah.
up on the butt?
But I think he was more scared than anything because most of the dogs that come to the window and visit him like don't do anything. So I think this one just like pissed him off, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just funny, man. So I was at the start of the stream here. I like went over to go fill up my drink, and when I went over there, my cat was sitting there looking at, and the dog, like one of the dogs was at the window, scared the shit out of me, right? Because there's just like a face looking at you, like.
Oh my God!
You're not
really?
expecting it. Well, you're not expecting it, right? Like it's just
Yeah,
like.
oh, yeah.
It only happens sometimes. So like, when I go over and I'm like, oh, my cat's sitting there watching the dog, but it scared the living hell out of me. Right when we first started the stream, like a minute or two in. Because, like, I don't know, I forget, like, I can't hear there's people out there with the headphones on, right?
Well, Say won the formation lap with ease.
Yeah, it does that.
He was Spinning had a hard time catching up, and here comes the rest of the field.
Flying. They're all going to have such toasty tires. Say's going to be screwed, man.
Well, he does have 6/10 in his back pocket, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, maybe he was trying to help everybody. Look at them. They're flying. Like, they're ripping around the final corner like full speed almost. Like, if you just got to the back of the grid, you gotta be like, see, one guy's like reversing his
Yeah.
car, trying to turn and stuff. Like, what a joke. All right, let's get going. Uh-oh.
Oh, fudge.
Oh no, it's broken again. Unbelievable, this game.
What the?
Uh,
All right. Well,
well, we know what we're doing now.
let's get the. Oh, well, you have the.
The results, yeah. They'll be on the stream.
Oh, that's true. Yep. Well, isn't that special? I think you might have a chance now to tell people not to ready up. Oh, no, there. I gotta leave this. Alright. Yeah, as I was saying, you have another opportunity to tell them not to ready up. I think that was a rather quick ready. Quicker than we've had in recent times, so that's what makes me think that somebody readied up early. So what's your beverage of choice tonight, Arbigga?
It's a box. I have a box of wine that I've been working on for a couple weeks and just about finished it.
Nice. So I've been on this spicy margarita kick. Little jalapeno infused tequila, and pretty good. What's going on here? What am I doing? Excuse me. Beck's not happy that we have to restart, huh?
Oh, I can hear him. Did you hear him?
I could just a little bit.
Meowing or what?
Yeah, I thought I heard him in the background meowing a little bit.
Yeah, he probably is. Because I'm sitting upright, so he's like, oh, this means I get food. This means I get treats, right? Every time you get up, I get to have a treat. That's the rule.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he said, yep. Well, you want to say hi to everybody? There you go. Did you hear that?
Hurts. I didn't really because of the damn music in the background.
You gonna say hi?
That.
You gonna say hi to everyone? Come on, say hi.
Shy.
Is he being shy? Well, watch this. Here, I'll get him to talk now. You want a treat? No? Nothing? You want a treat? Yeah, there you go. I think I forgot to spectate.
Yep.
I did. Yeah, we're skipping the formation lap this time. I just don't want a chance to do the bugs again, and I can't be asked to wait the 2 minutes again.
Alright, that's enough of that. Well, I think I'm going to terminate the broadcast I was providing.
I'm so done with this game right now, like. I was thinking, like, you know, we just like take a week off again or what? Like, it's so dumb.
Yeah, frustrating.
Like, we haven't seen that formation glitch because the person that got disqualified was then disqualified for being parked in a dangerous location because he missed his box. And it's like, is that broken again now? Like.
Could be. What the heck? I'm going to close the darn application just in case.
Are you not able to join?
I haven't got an invite yet.
Oh.
There it is.
Yeah, I just built it. I don't know what we're waiting for.
I think we're all here now.
God, this is brutal. It's just like, my God, man, the restarting the lobby with the stupid multiplayer car is like, God, it's infuriating.
Well, on the brighter side, we gained another racer.
Yeah.
I think it's Rockstar, so Rockstar would probably be starting at the back. You said we were going to forego the qualifying, right? Formation lap.
Yeah. No, it's QX joined, QX Attic or whatever.
Do we? Oh, must still be setting up the lobby. Not the grid. This idle time causing me to go through my drink quite quickly.
That's not such a bad thing.
No, but that means I'm going to have to get up again. And the countdown begins.
Apparently say he's thrown up. I think, like, dude, if you have a migraine so bad you've thrown up, like, yeah, like, does this happen to people? Like, is that a, like, I've never had a migraine that bad. Like, I feel like you must have, like some sort of issue, like a brain, like, cancer or tumor or something. Like, you need to go get looked at. It seems very unusual.
No, actually, it's not surprising to me that I don't get them, but I've heard that people with bad migraines want to vomit. They got to stay in a dark room. So that doesn't surprise me, but it sucks nonetheless.
It's weird because it seems like if you get, like, if once you start getting them, like, you just keep getting them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like people that don't get migraines don't, like, just get random migraines. Like, I never randomly get one. Like, I barely even get headaches, honestly. And if I get a headache, it's because I've been drinking.
Yeah, same here.
But no, it just concerns me. Like, I think Say is a pretty young guy, so it's like, is it a diet thing or there's some underlying health issue that's not been diagnosed, something like that. That's all I'm thinking. Like, if you're dealing with some sort of problem that serious, like, regularly, because it's like it's pretty often, it's like, oh, I got a headache, oh, I got a, it's like, well, it's probably not a joke. Like, at this point, he's like says it a lot.
Yeah.
We like to poke fun.
I don't know if there's a proven treatment for it.
No, and I don't know that, like, having them, headaches or migraines for that matter, like, does having them an indication of another issue, or is it just people can have them without it? Anyway. I forgot we were starting the race. Alright, lights out, and spin and win takes the lead, I guess. Was he on pole? Oh, no, Say's gone, that's why. Yeah, the Say's gone, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Alright, two cars going side by side, can't tell who they are. No idea. I think I'm on Gord. Yeah, Gord. Behind him, I think there's Rockstar and Lunar side by side. Maybe Spot Up. I don't know. God, this sucks. That sucks. Well. Oh, no. Bad moment there. So, I think that was Quaminator. Air Nick.
Yeah.
Somebody lost the... Someone got run into the back. Their car... They ran into the back of somebody. And it, like, caused a chain reaction type thing, and then two cars ended up stuck together. So I don't think anybody really did anything terrible. It's just kind of clumsy.
Oh, first turn.
of the first lap of the race. You know, you're going to get that accordion
Gee.
back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you sound like you're on helium again. It's like that one time, and I couldn't stop laughing. And yeah, I was like, "Who the hell is in the party? Like, who is this?"
All right, I'll be right back. Goodbye.
Oh my god, good lord. Oh, that was good. That was good. My goodness, you couldn't have wrote it any better. So the two guys in the pits, I'm assuming the ones that got tangled up and caught on each other there. We don't have the tires up. Let's get that info up. Janet, the only one on hard tires, and he's just ahead of Gord here. So Gord looking to make some progress, trying to get by Janet, who is on the harder compound. The only guy on hard, well, Combinators put hards on in the pits now, but there we have a move for the lead. Carson had a look, fall bicycle right there as well. So nice three-way scrap going on for the lead. Let's pick that up. Fall bicycle. And Jinnit on the hard tires right behind as well. That's problematic for the guys trying to win this race.
Yeah, he was over a second behind approaching that chicane, and now he's right there.
Yeah, these guys are squabbling a little bit, and that's bringing Jinnit right into the picture. Like, if he can sneak by one of these cars, he puts himself in a hell of a spot.
I think if we focus on, unfortunately, specific drivers for a while, or specific battles, then we can become familiar with them and actually commentate on given names, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm following the leaders anyways, so.
Yeah, right now I'm on fall bicycle watching him.
Oh, me too.
Yep. So watching him try to get Carson, and then he's got Jinnit kind of lurking in the background, and Spinowin's trying to gap these guys while they're busy with each other.
Ooh, that
Jinnit
wasn't a very good
right
turn.
There. No, not at all. And Jinnit is all over him, and the DRS is active, so Jinnit's going to have a decent look here.
Everybody's moving to the right.
Late moves, nothing on. Left. That's good to see, though. I'm glad nobody tried anything clumsy there. I'm going to check back in the field here. We got 3 cars into the corner here. I get Sam, Lunar, and QX. A little bit of a bump there. QX runs a bit wide. And then we got another... Oh, man, we got 4 cars in the mix here. I was like... I thought it was 3, and then I saw a 4th one all of a sudden. Everybody's tidy through there, wheel to wheel. I really like this. Oh, that snap for Ace. He saved it, but my lord, that was a big snap he had. I thought he was going around. And the battle at the front looking pretty good as well, so. Not too bad, not too bad. Everything's just like a real race. You know, the cars are ridiculous.
Jinnit has to feel pretty darn good about his race tonight.
Yeah,
he's got the hards. And he's keeping up with these guys.
Yeah, perfect strategy right now.
Yeah, and really, I mean, he doesn't need to try to pass these guys. He just needs to keep up with them.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets onto the medium tire later on, and they're on the hards, he'll get by him no problem. He should get by him no problem. So Carson didn't have DRS going down that straight, and fall bicycle almost. Oh, Carson went over the curbing, threw the car in the air, and I think he's going to lose the position. Yep, fall bicycle got him. That chicane, you can't hit that second, or that exiting right-hander. You can't hit that curb.
Yeah, that's not ideal for Carson. I was going to have a mirror full of Jinnit to deal with now. But the DRS pretty strong here, so I wouldn't be surprised you see a couple swap arounds with some of these guys that are really close to one another.
Three-second penalty for QX.
Now we're getting to the point now where, like, remember this happened to Spinowin before. He was very quick and his tires just died on him.
Do you think it's habitual?
I
He's
mean,
going to do it again?
I was gonna say the top 6 are all in DRS range of each other, so.
Wow, on board with Jinnit. Boy, he came close to the back of Carson. Not badly, but I'd have been nervous.
He's trying to get himself a good run down this straight, and he's got one. He's moving to the outside line. Can Carson hold him? And not a great camera angle, but we switched in time, and we do see Jinnit does get the place.
Yeah, well, Carson now has... Oh, so does Jinnit. Carson doesn't have DRS. Huh.
Jinnit just sitting on that inside line. Perfectly placed the car, though. And no way anyone was going to get him there. But look at the racing.
Has joined the party.
The racing has been really great so far, especially this top 6.
Yeah, and for the sake of clarity, I'm going to stick with these guys for the most part, because I can actually... I know it... Oh! Carson got really loose, and Gordsauce made a great save to avoid. Oh my God. Carson coming out of that last left-hander. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be the last left-hander before the 2 rights to go to the front finish line. He got loose badly. Almost went sideways. And Gordsauce was on the throttle and had to make an incredible invasive maneuver with very little forewarning.
Basically saved his race.
And yes, absolutely. And he's now saying, I'm not going to take any chances with Carson. Let me just get by.
The Carson made that one mistake, and since then he hasn't really got back to that pace he had. It's like, you know, is it tire damage, or the temperatures maybe just too hard to manage while you're battling? I mean, at this point, you might as well let Rockstar go and just get the tires back under control, right?
Well, I think he's been maintaining his position by using his battery, because he's got, 18% battery.
Yeah.
So, and the drivers behind or around him have, 50%.
So Jinnit now on the hards is right behind the 2 leaders.
Oh my.
As they scrap, they're going wheel to wheel through all of Sector 3 here.
Gotta be careful.
Nice chopper shot we have too.
Ball bicycle.
Spinning trying to hang on, but look at this battle we have for the lead today. Look what happens when Say takes the night off.
Yeah, but I'd still like to have seen him race.
Nah, yeah.
That kind of sucks.
He's not always like completely dominant like out in front, right? So
yeah, it's not like he wins most of the races.
Yeah, so like there's sometimes he is in the race session.
So whoa!
Spin and win.
Cut right across the front.
Yeah, it was measured though. He was well clear, and it was a good tactic. He had the right to.
Yeah, it was just surprising to see, because you don't usually see that kind of movement. But yeah, no, he was clear. Jinnit is showing tremendous patience here. I don't know if he just doesn't feel like he has the real true pace to get by these guys. If he, maybe he wouldn't get away.
Yeah, I'd imagine that, this is probably about the point where the hard tire probably has a little more life left than the mediums. Like the mediums are losing that like prime grip. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jinnit suddenly turns up the pace a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if he can wedge himself between first and second.
Is that
Rockstar? It looks like.
Yeah, Rockstar. Yeah. And okay, no, that's him. Never mind.
We're looking at the rear wing spin and win, and he gets a pretty solid exit here down this long straight. That DRS is long, and Fall Bicycle is, he's there. He's not quite close enough though. It looks like Spin and Win's gonna have him covered.
Jinnit either. Jinnit would be happy to see his teammate. There's 2 cars behind him. However, he's 5.5 seconds back of them.
And here comes Fall Bicycle right around the outside, and it looks like he's gonna get that spot. Whoa!
Oh, no, they both. Wow.
Spin and
Yeah,
Wing
maybe.
saved it, and he is lucky he didn't run into the back of Fall Bicycle. Jinnit had the greatest opportunity there, but just couldn't quite get it done.
I think now more than ever he's thinking maybe I should try to get by these guys for real because.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes Spin into the pits. I wonder if he got damage.
I don't think so. I don't think they touch, so I'm thinking he's maybe just done with these tires. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, is he a two-stopper? Because he just seems to eat the tires up.
He is going with the hards, so...
Okay, so he's going to try to get to the end. I don't know if it's just a setup thing, or it's just like he just can't help himself when he's in the race. He just has to push. Which, I mean, you're better off pushing and using up your tires than racing like for 10th or something, right? But
right.
I don't know. It just seems like it's got to be a setup thing, maybe. Maybe just the way he brakes or something.
It kind of killed the question I had, which was when those two were battling in front of Jinnit. I was going to ask you, what would you do? And Jinnit is now the leader. The new leader of this race. What would you do if you were Jinnit and you had these two guys, or those two guys back then, battling close? What's going through your mind?
If I'm Jinnit?
Yeah, if you were Jinnit and
I'm hoping
those two guys.
They get stuck together and slide right off the track in front of me.
So would you tactfully, like, stay further back? Or would you try to stay close so that if they did spin, you can try to just shoot through?
I mean, you got to worry about the car behind, right? Obviously, like, he was under pressure from Gord as well, I believe. I think Jinnit has made it by Fall Bicycle now, too.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, no, I think the smart thing to do is just, you know, I don't know, just kind of go with your instincts, I suppose. Like, don't overthink it. You know, make sure that you're staying close to the cars in front, but don't put yourself so close that you can't react in time to anything that goes wrong.
Yeah, I guess you just need to be aware and just be prepared for anything. The Fall Bicycle's not letting go of Jinnit, and nor is Gord Sauce. Oh, Gord Sauce almost binned it. Now that is, well, you'd have to see my stream to see what happened. I was on board with him, but he lost the back end, got off throttle, corrected, car kept going. And previous games, you would have just continued to spin. So that right there is what I think the guys are happy about.
Sniper and DX are having a hell of a scrap here. DX is, I was going to say, he's gotten a little, yeah, it's not a bad idea, because he'll be able to undercut DX now. And DX was, yeah, I wouldn't say he was, like, driving aggressive, but, like, he was erratic almost, like he was pushing so hard that he was, you know, the car's slipping on him a bit. I'm thinking Sniper maybe just took a strategic, like, hey, let me just get myself out of this and get the new tires on. Because it wasn't, like, I don't think he was doing, like, it wasn't doing anything wrong, but it was just, like Sniper almost got tagged a couple times, like, DX trying to, like, hang in there, so probably a good move.
Yep, Spin and Win, the leader to box, gave up the lead when he boxed. Just set the fastest lap, so he is definitely pushing for that undercut. And he doesn't have anybody directly in front of him, which is kind of, you know, I'd like to have somebody pulling me along a little bit when I get the DRS and you know, speed up my laps, but he's all by himself, so he doesn't have any dirty air. Oh, we have a caution. Where is that?
Looks like sector 3, and it's Sam.
It is Sam, yeah. Well, something happened to Fall. What is going on? So Fall Bicycle now is 5.5 seconds behind Jinnit. What did I miss?
I'm wondering if it's the mediums dying, because a lot of these guys did get off them pretty early.
Okay, that's possible. Well, he lost a ton of time. Oh, he's not paying attention. He almost drove. He drove right off the track. He must have a dog or a cat in his lap.
No. Who said that they didn't get their wheel settings fixed? Someone said that. Someone in the chat was saying they don't have their wheel settings updated or something.
Oh, Jinnit gets a 3-second time penalty. Ouch. Now spin and win in P5.
Yeah, race on. I mean, he's what? Right now he is 9.
I could tell you.
About
15 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah.
Now
probably
Bicycle,
what, 22 seconds?
So Fall Bicycle's pitting. He just got another 3-second penalty. And DX just got another penalty.
Speeding the pit lane.
DX box as well.
T-Money's out on the track, and that's a safety car.
Oh.
T-Money on the exit. Wow, I've seen someone lose. Wasn't that where Latifi crashed last year? Or not last year, but the Lewis and Max year.
Which
right on
question?
the T-Money where he crashed. It was right where Lewis or Latifi crashed. Right on the exit of this corner, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
So,
what does Jinnit do?
He's got. Oh my God!
Has to pit, right?
But yeah, he has to. He has to. There's no way he's going to take the mediums. What would that be? 17 laps.
But I mean, Lunar and Spin and Win behind. Spin and Win won't pit. Gord won't pit. QX will. Jinnit's going to come out in front of those guys. And I mean, if Jinnit's in front of them on mediums, he might be able to gap them enough that he could, like, pit again if he has to. You know what I mean? He can't just, like, or maybe he can gap them enough that he can just baby them home. I don't know. This is interesting, though.
Well, now that he should, Lunar will probably box as well, because Lunar's on the mediums, so, yeah, unfortunately for him, he's going to come out probably out back of both Spin and Win Gord Sauce.
No, I think he's going to have Spin and Win covered. He's 18 seconds behind.
And they're going slow.
Yeah, there's no way Spin and Win's going to get him. Spin and Win is pitting anyways.
Oh.
He might as well.
That goes. Yeah, back onto the mediums. And as you said, game on, right?
Well, really, they need to go 15 laps in the mediums? I mean, that's not that impossible. No. Right now, we got QX on 13, yeah.
And you got another lap under the safety car anyway, so.
Interesting. Gordon Fall stayed out. Now, this might be an attrition from this point. Like, the guys on hards get to the end easy. The guys on fresh mediums, though, like, are they going to get to the end? It's going to be, like, a really tough challenge. Really, like, what you have to do here is just get the hammer down. Like, don't fart around. Get away from these guys right away. And just, you know, basically like a qualifying session for you. And just get out there and pump laps.
And the good thing for him is the next medium tire driver is Spin and Win back in 7th. And everybody in between them is on basically fresh hards. I mean, Snipers is 3 laps old, but that's it. So the guys between Jinnit and Spin and Win aren't going to be easy to pass.
No.
And so that's to Jinnit's advantage if he could just pull away, managing his tires. Because that really is what he's going to have to do. That is definitely on his mind. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I need another safety car. What about these hard tire drivers behind me? I would. Yeah, I would guess that that's what's going through his mind. Tires.
That's his
How am I
only.
going to make these tires last?
That's our only retirement of the race, actually, too. So that's pretty solid.
Yep. Oh, another 3-second penalty, and this one goes to QX.
DX, so, you mean? Or QX, yeah. We got too many.
Yeah. We gotta just have, John, Paul, George, and Ringo, basically. Steve.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet like 80% of the people in this race don't know who the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
I guarantee it almost. Like, obviously, like, the people that know are gonna be like, how could you not know who that is? But
how about Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? Oh. I think I got those 4 names right.
Oh, who's that?
Matthew? Those are the, what are they? The 4 apostles of Jesus Christ? Matthew, Mark,
you're
Luke,
talking to the wrong guy here.
Well, yeah, well, this is, memory from 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, probably further back.
I didn't even get that. I didn't even get the attempted brainwashing at a young age.
You didn't miss anything.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. I've seen how these people live their lives. No interest. They're not drinking bagged wine out of the fridge on a Monday night. Actually, they might. It is Jesus. Jesus' blood.
Yeah. Well,
any excuse to do things that shouldn't be allowed under the book of the Bible, but they realized that people couldn't resist, so they had to make it okay. Right? Sorry.
Well,
all right, I'm not going off on this tangent. Anyway, I'll just
bottle
it up. Yeah. Bottle it up from here.
So, John, Paul, George, and Ringo are the Beatles. Yeah. The 4 Beatles. Then they were the 4 names.
The actual 4 apostles. Quick. Yeah.
Yeah, the real. Will the real 4 apostles stand up?
Yeah. Ringo kind of doesn't, but
I don't know if you ever listen to the song Rain. He does an unbelievable job on the drums. Nothing like you've ever heard from Ringo Starr.
Right.
For sure.
Well, I'm not saying he's not capable. I'm sure he's very capable. But yeah, it wasn't really his purpose when he was there. He was just providing a foundation for the others.
Yep, and doing a damn good job. Yep. You ever
Amen.
You ever watch their Peter Jackson's
Is that
documentary?
The thing he redid of like all their old tapes?
Well, yeah. So when they were
Get Back or whatever,
they were going to make an album. I'm trying to think. Was it Let It Be?
No, it's called Get Back, wasn't it?
Right. Well, the song Get Back.
Yeah.
And
the documentary.
And I think that song was on. Yeah. But no, if you saw that, Ringo, I don't think had more than 3 or this wasn't lines written for them. This is just, let's just roll the cameras and see what happens. Ringo says nothing. I mean, he just sits there and listens to the other guys chat and whatever, and then he'll when they start playing, he starts playing, but he says nothing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He should be known as the quiet one, rather than George Harrison. All right, we're going racing. Let's leave.
I was going to say, how long has this safety car been out?
it's a poor subject matter.
I finished my wine twice since it came out.
Well, we have passed the halfway point by a lap plus.
Yay.
And I like that Jeanette is already backing everybody up. I really like that. Get everybody bunched up. I think that's really the benefit to doing that. You don't want gaps between guys. You want them battling behind you. So keep them all bunched up behind you.
Yeah. Also, when you let the safety car get far enough ahead, it's really like just your choice. There he goes. Easy. Gin it off into the sunset.
Yeah, everybody's got to be careful on their new tires. Cold tires, I should say.
We got Nick making moves here. There he goes.
All right, Jennett's already at that 1 second
Spin
mark.
and win. Making moves.
Yeah.
Spin and win's put himself on even terms with Jinnit, but we don't know that Jinnit and Spin and Win are like the front runners to win the race because of the whole tire thing. So that's a pretty interesting thing to notice.
Well, Spin and Win's tires are going to be far worse off than Jennett's for many reasons.
Yeah.
And now that Jennett's broken the DRS, he's 1.3 seconds ahead. He can start now really managing these tires. He doesn't need to push, and hopefully these guys behind him fight.
Still a nice scrap for the win, though, here. 6 cars in the mix.
Yep.
Everybody's been really clean through these. Had a lot of side-by-side racing through like the non-traditional overtaking spots, and everyone's been very tidy, so that's really good to see.
So great battle here for second.
Yeah, I would think it's the only way you're winning this race right now is if Jinnett's tires die and he comes back to you, because there's no way anyone's going to go catch him at this stage. Like Jinnit in clear air at the front is
much like you were describing earlier. I don't think I agree. I don't know. I don't believe that Jinnit can take those tires all the way to the end. And if he does, the condition of them for the last 2 or 3 laps is going to be junk.
Well, let's also remember that safety car came out on lap 14, and I was like, oh, you got to take these 15 laps. Well, it was lap 16 when we restarted the race.
Yep. Good
so
point.
Really, you're only putting 14 racing laps on them, which is still quite a bit, but it's not impossible. Like,
right.
Especially for Jinnit, I've seen him do it a million times, and it's just a matter of like how much pace can he keep up. And I have to be honest with you right now, I'd imagine Jinnit is already kind of giving them a break, because he's just kind of got that gap at a level where it's like, all right, they're not getting anything from me, but I'm not wasting my tires trying to get away from them while they're busy with each other, right?
Right. Well, being the leader, he sees the next 4 drivers behind him up on his screen at the left. So I'm sure he sees now that Spin and Win has joined.
Oh, we got a little scrap going on here. Ace, Sniper, and Carson, I believe.
Gord Sauce having problems here. And wow, all right, Spin and Win has basically completely ran his battery dead.
I was gonna say that move he just made looked really aggressive. Like I thought he missed his braking zone, but he got the car to bite and make the corner okay. So Gord sneaks back by him, but good move from Spin and Win there. Just he's this is really ideal for Jinnit. He's caught in the mix here while Jinnit's getting away.
Spin and Win might. Oh no, he won't. My bad. I really thought that he might get the 2 of them.
They both had DRS or just the one?
Yeah, they both did. And Gord Sauce picks up a penalty. Careful. Yeah. Spin and Win is a little desperate right now to get by, and great driving by both of them.
I think he knows that Jinnit's getting away. Like the strategy he chose, he needs to be right behind him. Not. Now what do you do?
Another safety car.
I mean, you got to put softs on, right?
Jinnit knows everybody behind him on the hards is coming in.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if you're on the hard tires now, with 10 laps, it'll be 8 or 7 by the time. Everybody should be boxing, in my opinion. Jinnit just... Oh, he missed the pit. It happened after he went by. So first, back to 7th. Couldn't pit. Carson and P8
I think
is
they'll
the
be
first driver
okay.
on the softs.
I think they'll be okay because they're ahead of the safety car still, right?
Yes,
So everybody
they are.
has to drive a delta until the leader picks up.
Yep.
So I think
Yeah,
I think they'll be okay. Jinnit. Now the real risk is like, I don't know. If you're spin and win, if Fall or Gord stay out, do you stay out as well and take the chance that you might be able to get by that car in front and use them as sort of a blocker?
no, at this point, this is going to be a sprint. This is...
Yeah.
I think you gotta get on your best tire and go for it. Because he was already making inroads on these guys. He was reeling them in. However, there is a tire compound difference. However, he's still, I think, probably just a bit faster than the others. And he is, well, I'm on Fall Bicycle. Spin and Gord saw us coming in, but Fall Bicycle stayed out. We're going to find out how wise that decision was. 8 lap.
A lot of guys stayed out, it looks like.
So the guys on the hards stayed out. Well, we've seen what happens when the guys stay out on the hards.
It never works.
It never works. They get eaten up quickly. Quickly.
GP is over there. He's getting the sauces and spices ready because those 4 out front are marinating. And Jinnit's about to fire up the grill.
Mm-hmm. Right now, Jinnit is got to be feeling pretty good because basically on even terms again with the guys behind him for the race win.
Yeah.
And so Spin and Win. Spin and Win's got to be really happy, right? I mean, we were just talking about his race was really, in the balance of whether he can get by the guys in front of him within the next lap or so. And that's gone out the window now. He's got time. This is going to be a good finish. So, let's see. Top 7 positions. We got 1 driver without a penalty, and that is Lunar Jedi in P3. I'm going to pull up how much these guys have in penalties. I never know which one that is. Fall Bicycle, 6 seconds. Airnick, 11 seconds, and QX with 6 seconds. Everybody else with 3 seconds. Man, the things that are going through the mind of these guys. If you fall by, the guys out front, do you think that they're kind of like, damn, I should have pitted? There's only going to be 7 laps left. But they're going to fall quite a ways, I think.
Oh, yeah, they're in trouble. They're not even fresh hards. Like,
right, yeah.
You see how measured Jin is driving right now, too? I've been riding on board with him. He's barely putting any input into this car. Like, he is... It's literally just get the car around the track. Like, there's no bite, there's no lean, there's no speed. He's not, like, there's no leaning on them. Just very gentle. Easy does it.
There is no need to.
Well, I think at this point, it's like, you can see he's putting a little bit of juice in the throttle now. Like, I think he's trying to get those rear tires to warm up a bit. Like, get the rear temps up. Because we are going to go racing, I think, at the end of this lap.
Try to, in these situations, because there's really no reason to be pushing, obviously.
Yeah.
Or damaging your tires.
That's what always drove me nuts when people were, like, right behind the guy in front of them under the safety car. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you're the same guy that tailgates when, like, everybody's driving along. There's nowhere to go. You're tailgating me on a single lane road. You can't pass me, but yet you're just going to ride my ass, knowing full and well there's nowhere to go. Why do you do it? Why do you do it?
Because they're maybe 16-year-old kids.
No, man, everybody. I'm telling you. The entire world, we're so doomed. Everybody's so dumb. Yeah, Abu Dhabi, the home of the late safety car call.
So if I'm fall bicycle, I guess at this point I wait till I'm halfway through that front. Nope. Going now.
Yeah, I wouldn't get throttled there
not
anyway.
fooled.
And let's get on board with Janet for this.
Yeah,
This should be fun. Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's gonna get 2 cars on this first lap if he's a little more patient.
Right here, he's got
the inside.
easy.
And his teammate out in front went wide. And Janet is using the battery.
There goes DX, trying to make the move on the outside.
Whoa! Oh my God! That was his teammate that fucking, excuse my language, that caused that. Oh, jeez, I'm crow. You can't give Janet a penalty for that.
Did he get pushed off?
More or less. I mean, the accident happened. He hit right in the first chicane, the first part of the chicane. Had no choice basically, but to just go straight.
Oh my goodness! He's got no front wing.
No, that was a terrible. His teammate kind of got loose, and everybody checked up behind him, and Janet was
just got run into them, I guess.
Yeah, just ran right into the back of, I forget who it was, but yeah, Janet's got a box now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna retire, I'd imagine.
Right. Suddenly, Rockstar. Well, Corey Fox might be able to join these guys. He's not too far back. Lap old softs.
Spinning has given up.
Oh, really? What happened?
Don't know.
He just quit in the pits?
Yeah. I've seen him do that before. I don't know if he had damage or something, and maybe it was just like, forget it, but...
Well...
Not ideal.
Everybody can win the race. Not everybody.
I was gonna say, like, if you're not winning and you just quit, and well, I'm not winning, I might as well park. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, if that were the case, nobody would race.
My.
Right? Because. So Gortsov has got himself in a fairly comfortable position here. He's going to have. Is this DRS coming online this next lap?
I think it is. I think so. Yeah, like during lap 25.
So right now, Paul Bicycle, his decision is looking pretty good, given the unexpected circumstances. Yeah, Gortsauce has to get by him. Has to get by Rockstar. He's kind of doing a good job with his battery. And Carson too. So these soft tire drivers now are going to breeze by Rockstar. Oh, Rockstar, beautiful. Blocking the inside. Wow. There was no place for Carson to go. He had to stay wide. However, oh, they both get the arrest too. So Gordsauce's interval leader was 4 seconds before he got through Rockstar. And there we go. Carson gets by Rockstar as well.
Nice little move from Carson, sneaking by Rockstar. And, yeah, we got some good little battles going on. Nick has made up a few spots as well on the restart. I've noticed him making a few moves in the background.
So, I don't know if Gortsauce has overheated his tires, but he is struggling. He's lost 3/4 of a second. Now Carson I don't, he's the leader in the race. He's the net leader right now. Because Fall Bicycle has 6 seconds. Gordsauce has
Ace
3.
Is out.
Oh, we have another safety car.
Ace lost it on the final corner, I believe.
Well, now we have more to talk about.
Well, surely Jinnet's going to get fresh softs. I mean, why not? Bicycle has to pit now.
I think I would stay out because you're only going to have 2 laps.
That's true. Well, they might restart. They probably restarted at the end of the first lap under the safety car? I don't know. Well, we have to restart lap 28 and go 28, 29, right?
That's what I'm thinking. So if I'm Jinnet, I'm staying out. And I hope everybody in front of me pits. If I'm any of these guys on the soft tires.
I mean, why would Jinnet... I don't know. Like, he'll make everyone pit, right? Like, if they're not all in the pits, then don't go in. Or do go in.
I'm on with Carson.
Fall Bicycle stayed out. Carson stayed out. Gord is pitting. Rockstar is pitting. Oh, Rockstar tried to overtake Gord on the pit road. You see that?
Oh my God, Carson. 20-second penalty.
That's the drive-through. Because he's not going to have time to serve it.
Oh my God.
So they just gave him the 20-second. I mean, that's basically out of the points.
Who was I just saying was going to win this race was the net leader?
Bicycle?
No. Because he has 6 seconds. Wasn't it? Where is he?
Sniper?
It was Gordsauce. Gordsauce has a penalty now. Gordsauce got 3 seconds.
Yeah, let's check those penalties out.
Sam has 5, so Sniper currently is going to be on the podium if he can keep up with these guys.
He's going to win if he stays within 5 seconds of the front.
He's got the soft 7-lap old, you know.
And there it is, safety car is in. All the people that pit at the back are nowhere.
Oh my God, you're right. I wasn't looking at the map. I was looking at the tires and the drivers.
Oh my
the
goodness.
Penalties. The Sniper and spot up triples in 5th and 6th, no penalties. So if they can keep it clean for 2 laps, they're likely to be on the podium. Or they should be moving up.
It's like Bicycle's really backing the field up. Like he can pretty much go whenever he wants at this stage.
Yeah, remember how spread out they were? Now there's only 2 loose ends.
Yeah. Jinnet did pit, and he's lost tons of time. He's just about caught up, though. If I'm Bicycle, I'm getting going before Jinnet catches the pack. And he punches it. Leaves Carson holding the bag. And he is gone. Now Carson under pressure from Nick here.
Sniper using the battery through areas I don't dare use it. Those turns, it's so easy to lose the back end. Oh, and he almost did right there.
A lot of nice little battles going on around the back, but we're going to try and stay with the front runners here.
You know, I think Carson just might finish first on track. Oh, another caution. Back in the... Oh, Jinnet's out.
Did they two come together again?
I don't know. He's there by himself. Oh, no. DX is out as well.
Yeah. And Fall Bicycle's out. What the hell just happened?
Where?
His car is still moving.
I don't have him anymore.
Yeah, he retired, and I saw his car turning around. I'm wondering if he retired on track, like crashed, and then just went like, "Oh, I'm out."
Well, that's bizarre.
Well, I don't know. I saw his car like turning itself around, so I don't really know for sure. But
so, right now, let's see. Sniper's on the podium because the guys in front of him are gonna drop like rocks, like a rock star. Yeah, Sniper's looking at a win here. I don't know if Sniper 10X has ever been on the podium. And Sam, I always want to say, damn, that 5-second penalty is going to hurt him. He's had such bad luck, and here he is looking at a solid finish, and he's got to give up 5 seconds. Luckily for him, there are a lot of drivers with penalties. Oh, Carson kind of got squiggly, and Ernick took over. Took over the lead. Sniper, you just need to bring it home, and you're going to have a race win. And he
there it is.
Home. Sniper wins.
Penalties
really shook up the front of the field at the end. Wow. Oh, sorry, that might have been loud. Oh, it was a great race to watch anyways. Carson dropped out of the points with that 20-second penalty.
Poor Carson. Can't speed under the safety car, though. Alright, well, Sniper wins it. Rockstar is P2, Gord's P3, Nick will take 4th, Sam will be 5th, Spot Up 6th, Lunar 7th, Quaminator 8th, Villeneuve 9th, 10th for QX, Carson 11th, Fall Bicycle 12th, 13th for DX, Janet 14th, Ace 15th, Spinnerwood 16th, and 17th for T-Money, so a few of those guys are on the back retired. What time is it? 9:30? I think we're going no interviews tonight, but wrap it up. The chat is a real pain in the ass right now, so I'm not
real
wasting
quick,
my time.
I'd like to point out that if I'm not wrong, qualifying first, second, and third, each driver is out of the race.
That is interesting.
Unfortunately for Say it was because of illness, but all right, well,
yeah,
I guess I'm signing off.
Yeah, well, hopefully next time we won't have to restart and then we can do the interviews at the end, but yeah, I'm going to wrap it up tonight. All right, we'll be back next week for round 9. I can't remember where we're going, but Tier 2 Wednesday in Abu Dhabi as well. So hopefully we'll have some actual F1 cars for you next time we come back.
Hopefully.
All right, good night, everyone.
See ya.